People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People 7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. And my blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. And I just watched, excuse me, I just watched a previous video where I was doing jumper braids, and I decided that was kind of hard to see. So I took down the front section so you could see exactly what I'm doing, preferably with better lighting. So, and the back is still up, so basically I'm going to incorporate those two jumper braids into this as we go. So, you're going to part a section, and like I said, I don't even worry about if the part's really straight or anything, just as long as it's, you know, the only braid you really have to worry about is your ending braid. Well, it's getting a little bit longer. And the sections in the front, you're just going to make sure you get your fingers through. You don't have to go through the whole detangling process. Split that in half. This becomes the center of the braid. So you just go ahead and braid like you normally would, except for you're using the previous braid to intertwine as the third section of your braid, or the third leg, as some people like to say. Now, I don't even braid that all the way down, but I do have to be aware that it might shrink on me, so then I'll have to stretch it back out. Now, if you could look real close, the braid in the back is actually becoming part of the section, so when I split it, I'm going to have to make sure I incorporate that as well, so that way it is anchored. And then, because the section below became the braid, I don't even have to make sections for the hair. But because I did incorporate another section from the back, I am going to braid this mostly all the way down. That way it has an anchor. And if you don't feel like doing that, just take a clip or something and clip it right there, so that way it doesn't unravel or whatever while you're going to the next section. That's a pretty straight part. Now, ask me to do that again and watch me not be able to do it. Anyway, split that in two. The braid from the previous jumps to this one, and you braid. That's why they call it jumper braids, because the one jumps to the next section, which jumps to the next section, which jumps to the next section, etc., etc., etc. Yap, 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 yap. So, and then I got a strand of hair that's pulling in the center. Make sure you get rid of the scraggles, because you'll have this pulling sensation all day that will drive you back, and you don't want that. Okay, so now we're going to... Oh, look, there's my little buddy. He'll be joining us on the next section. But you split that section in two, like so. This becomes the third section. Just start braiding. This is going to get in my way, so let's anchor it, shall we? There we go. Now, the new shape of my nails is not working well with me. I'm used to a squirrel, and I had them do it in a square. I figured just the same way as the squirrel tends to round out, maybe the square will round out, which they are. On this one, the nail polish is starting to wear off, as you could tell. But there's still enough of a corner there where I'm not used to it, and it's causing me issues. Like every time I look up, hey, I got my hair caught in there. So as you could tell, well, actually, that's going to be the last section right there, so let's just get it out the way. But as you could tell, there's the last braid from the jumpers out in the back. So we're going to intertwine it in this section, and then we're going to take this section and we braid. Okay? And because that's closer to the very last one, we don't necessarily have to braid all the way down to the end. But I'm going to anyway, just so it doesn't unravel while I go to this next section, because it is the ending section, which means it does have to be combed all the way through. And it will have to be split in three. Wow, my hair is shiny right now. That's funny because there's no oil or anything on it, see? My hair is literally naked. But we're going to make 3 sections. And we're still going to bring down that section. And now we're going to braid it to its eternity. Either way you do it, it's still a 5-minute hairstyle. And if your hair happens to be straight or already detangled, it takes hardly no time at all. The thing that took the most work is just doing the end because, you know, braiding down to the full length is a long road. There we go. And I'm going to take something and roll that under or maybe just tuck it in. But those are my finished jumper braids. That instant length check is a braid. So, hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe and stay blessed. Bye now.